The ongoing disaster in the Gulf of Mexico constitutes a national emergency. Why has the Obama administration not put BP into receivership or even deported BP? After all, BP is a person, right? Because we hear that corporations have personhood. The evidence of wanton disregard for safety of its workers and protections of the environment by the corporations involved, especially BP, is not in dispute. Yet, Obama continues to defer to these oil and gas corporations. Using expressions like having his boot on their neck is not nearly enough. As a result of the Exxon Valdez disaster in Alaska, about 1,600 oil-sickened birds were rescued. At least 500,000 birds died, and that's just birds. The disaster in the Gulf is of a massively greater magnitude, likely resulting in the death of an entire ecosystem. We want action. The Obama administration is in line with the 3 Bush administrations as well as the Clinton administration and even prior to that. This obscene love affair between the legislative, executive, and even the judicial branches with giant corporations must stop now. It is obscene for gas and oil drilling corporations to be writing the very safety and environmental regulations for any federal or state agency charged with regulating those very corporations. The disaster in the Gulf has destroyed the lives of thousands of families, spreading outwards from Louisiana and northward state by state. The actions and statements of BP, Transocean, and Halliburton, pointing fingers at each other like children, stand as the monstrous example for the decades-long destruction wrought by corporatism on the entire world, countries on the other side of the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean in South and Central America. Decades of corporatism favoring large agriculture with subsidies instead of helping small farmers and family farmers, favoring CAFOs over small organic meat and dairy production, has resulted in leading enough desperate people to see leasing in upstate New York, leasing their precious farmland for gas drilling as a way out of economic disaster. Corporatism slamming down its heavy hand upon Central and South America lead desperate people to see leaving their homeland and heading north to the United States as a way out. Right now, indigenous people in the Amazon are fighting those very corporations from poisoning of their lives and poisoning of the land. This is the root cause of the flow of undocumented immigrants making their way through dangerous territory in Mexico and the southwestern states such as Arizona. This is the root cause of the crisis in Mexico. We need to make a serious, real change now to root out the deadly cancer of global corporatism eating away at the lives of people all over the world, including in those states around the Gulf of Mexico right now. As senator, I will not be working for any subsidies for corporations, whether they're agricultural, mining, drilling, or manufacturing, that wreak havoc upon people's lives, as well as the natural world in which we all live. On the contrary, I will work hard for real change in the White House, in the Senate, and the daily lives of people in the state of New York. Thank you.